Hello and welcome. We are now looking at the carbonyl group, right? And when I speak about the carbonyl group, we're actually talking about the carbonyl functional group, right? So this refers to the carbonyl functional group. And what exactly is the carbonyl functional group? Well, the carbonyl functional group consists of a carbon atom that is joined to an oxygen by a double bond, right? So that means when we look at a molecule, we sit with something that there's a carbon atom and there's a double bond over there, and that double bond is bonded to an oxygen atom. And then either this occurs at the end of a molecule, so maybe it goes on over there and the molecule goes on over there, and so just remember that these R's mean that the molecules continue. That's like just using a simple placeholder. Okay, so if I need to identify the functional group over here, I can say that the functional group is going to be this double bond O. Double bond O, that's my functional group. That's what we're interested in, right? Double bond O, that's my functional group. Are we good? Right. If the functional group is on the end of the carbon chain, the organic compound is called an aldehyde, and thus its name will end in L. Now this is very, very interesting because aldehydes are one of the few organic compounds in which the name, its suffix of the name is taken from the prefix in the description or the name of the homologous series. Okay, so an aldehyde, its name will end in Al. And that is if this double bond O is at the end of a molecule. It is where? At the end of a molecule. Okay? If the carbonyl group is placed in the middle, if it is in the middle, so over there I have at the end and here I have in the middle, the compound is called a ketone, right? So I'm going to look at this thing and I'm going to say, well, okay, over here it's in the middle, so this must be a ketone, but if that double bond O is at the end of a molecule, can you see the hydrogen over there, and then this part over here, as the molecule continues on this side, this here is known as an aldehyde. Okay, so those are my key differences. This over here is a ketone. When the carbonyl group is in the middle of the molecule in terms of its chain structure, it's not on the last carbon or the first carbon, but it is somewhere anywhere in between, and in this case it is on the last or the first carbon that would make it an aldehyde. Okay, so that's your basic introduction as to what the ketones and aldehydes are about. Both of them are characterized by the carbonyl functional group, which is just simply a carbon bonded to an oxygen with a double bond, right? The simplest ketone is acetone, which contains 3 carbon atoms, and a ketone has the name "one" ending in its IUPAC name. Don't worry, we're going to go over each of those in detail shortly in the new video.